Hello everybody, this is Alankar Shrivastava from R Overseas. We are overseas immigration consultant and business settlement is our main business. We are located at Delhi. Presently, I am giving this webinar from Delhi. For this, let me share you the presentation. Is it visible to you? Please raise your hands. Okay. So now we are presenting the Innovator Visa program from Isle of Man. And as you know, this is a new name in this industry, Isle of Man. Let us discuss this program in an elaborated manner so that you will come to know how to enter United Kingdom with this program, with the residency and with the ILR, indefinite leave to remain, and the passport of UK. So again, I am introducing myself. I am Alankar Shrivastava, the owner and the director of the company R Overseas. We are into business settlement and immigration consultancy services. We are providing immigration consultancy services for the different countries in the world like Australia, US, UK, Canada, and various European sectors like France, Spain, and Europe. And by the way, for Canada, we are the RCIC consultants also, registered Canadian immigration consultant for Canada since past approximately 15 years. So now we are starting with the Isle of Man Innovator Visa program. Let us discuss about the location of Isle of Man, United Kingdom. Isle of Man is located in the west side of the United Kingdom and the east of the Ireland. Okay, so it is on the west coast. It's an island. And it is just in the center of Ireland and the UK. It is just 25 minutes flight from Liverpool, Manchester 45 minutes, and London Heathrow Airport. It is 60 minutes. We can travel to this island through ferry, through flight in both the ways. Strategically, it is located in such a way that it can cater to many European countries also. And Isle of Man is famous for their seaports, their resorts, their leisures, their hotels, and it's a small island with a population of 80,000 people living there. And all the regulations, although it is itself is a government, Isle of Man की अपनी गवर्नमेंट है, अपना सिस्टम है, लेकिन फिर भी इसकी इमिग्रेशन पॉलिसीज, इसकी रेजिडेंशियल ILRs, पासपोर्ट, ये सारी चीजें यूनाइटेड किंगडम हैंडल करता है. बेनिफिट्स की हम बात कर रहे हैं अभी कि बेनिफिट्स क्या है इनोवेटर वीजा के अंदर. इनोवेटर वीजा के लिए मैं छोटा सा पहले आपको ब्रीफ बता दूं. इट्स ए बिजनेस वीजा. तो ये लेके आपको वहां पे आप इमिग्रेट करते हैं विद द फैमिली. और आप जब विद द फैमिली इमिग्रेट करते हैं आइल ऑफ मैन, तो आपको आइल ऑफ मैन में रहें या यूके में रहें, इट्स द सेम थिंग. मतलब आप इफ यू विश कि आपको आइल ऑफ मैन में रहना है, आपको रेजिडेंसी परमिट मिलने के बाद आप चाहते हैं कि अगर आपका आइल ऑफ मैन में रहना है, आप रह सकते हैं. अगर आप चाहते हैं कि आपको यूके रहना है, तो आप यूके भी रह सकते हैं. सो देयर इज नो बाउंडेशन कि आपको सिर्फ आइल ऑफ मैन में रहना है. यू कैन लिव, वर्क, study, anything you can do in Isle of Man and in UK both. So let us discuss about the lifestyle and family benefits. It's a safe and peaceful community of just 80,000 people living there. Clean environmental and low pollution area. High quality healthcare and education. Healthcare and education के लिए मेरे को आपको एक बात और नोटिस करानी होगी कि like यूके के साथ में अगर आप जाते हैं, whenever you apply for UK, either for a study permit or for work permit or a residency permit, हर चीज के लिए आपको NHS पे करना पड़ता है, और NHS का जो फीस है अप्रोक्सीमेटली 742 पाउंड्स, अराउंड 1,00,000 रुपए, 75,000, अब तो खैर पाउंड भी काफी महंगा है। सो 742 पाउंड्स पर ईयर आपको, पर मेंबर आपको पे करना पड़ता है। बट इन दिस सिनेरियो आपको NHS फीस पूरा का पूरा वेव्ड ऑफ है इफ यू आर अप्लाइंग थ्रू आइल ऑफ मैन। शॉर्ट कम्यूट टाइम्स हैं, फेरी के थ्रू आप यूके आइल ऑफ मैन के बीच में ट्रैवल कर सकते हैं, फेरी के थ्रू आप आयरलैंड और आइल ऑफ मैन के बीच में भी ट्रैवल कर सकते हैं। वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस इज सो एक्सीलेंट ओवर देयर। हेल्थ केयर के लिए फैमिली बेनिफिट्स में आपकी पूरी फैमिली को हेल्थ केयर बेनिफिट मिलता है, स्पाउस को ओपन वर्क परमिट मिलता है। वंस यू आर अप्लाइंग थ्रू, आपकी पूरी फैमिली को रेजिडेंसी मिलती है। सो यू कैन openly work, the spouse can openly work in Isle of Man, and children can study in UK or IOM wherever they like. Residency and citizenship pathway. So may I repeat the past page again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So family and lifestyle benefits I am talking about, like safe and peaceful community is there, clean environment and low pollution is there, high quality healthcare. You are totally exempted from the NHS fees, whatever is paid in UK. This is totally exempted in Isle of Man. So you don't need to pay anything for the towards the NHS fees, and you are getting the excellent healthcare facilities, whether it is available in UK or it is available in Isle of Man. Both the places you are getting those facilities. And there is a very short commute time between the UK and Isle of Man, even between the Isle of Man and Ireland. Excellent work-life balance is there. Your spouse can openly work in UK and Isle of Man with having the open work permit, which will be granted along with the residency for your spouse, and your children can study anywhere in UK or Isle of Man, wherever they want to like. So now I am talking about the residency and citizenship pathway. Once we get the approval from the Isle of Man Innovator Visa, we are going to get the 3-year residency permit in the initial phase only. So whenever we apply, we will get the approval from the Isle of Man. Once we are getting approval of the business immigration program, we will be getting the residency for 3 years. For these initial 3 years, we need to start our business in Isle of Man. You can stay anywhere in, either you want to stay in UK or you want to stay in Isle of Man. Both are as good as. You just need to maintain the residency compliance in these 3 years. On the fourth year, you are going to apply for the ILR. It is indefinite leave to remain. In the rest of the world, it is called permanent residency. People must be knowing about the ILR. So these ILR, this residency, everything is going to be granted by United Kingdom, because ILR government is having the facility with the UK, that UK is going to grant you the residency and the ILR. After 12th month of this ILR, it means in the next, after completing 4 years, in the 5th year, you can apply. On the successful completion, you can apply for the British citizenship and the passport. So you are going to get the British passport and the British. In the next slide, I am going to share you the screenshot of ILR passport and IOM passport and British passport. So you see, this is British passport, and the bottom one is the British passport, and the top one is Isle of Man British passport. So here you can see there is no difference in both the passports and the residency, because these things are granted by the British government only. How this innovator visa work in IOM? IOM Innovator Visa. For this Innovator Visa, what we need to do, like we need to start a business, and for this business, we must have an innovative business idea. We must have an innovative business idea. We should meet some eligibility requirements. In the next slides, we are going to discuss them. And then we need to go for the endorsement of this business idea by the Department of Enterprise. Department of Enterprise is a government enterprise of government of IOM. So we must have a business idea. Second, the eligibility requirements, and third one is the endorsement of this business idea. So let us discuss the eligibility requirements. We should be 18, the candidate should be 18 years and old, meet the English language requirement. We will discuss this in the elaborated manner, like what kind of English language requirement is there. To demonstrate the sufficient maintenance funds, we should maintain the sufficient maintenance fund and possess a viable business proposal. This is a very important thing, that we should have a viable business proposal. If you have the business idea, we are going to elaborate it in the business proposal. If you don't have, we will present you some businesses. On the basis of that, you can choose anything and we can plan the business proposal over that also. Meet the endorsement criteria. Now we are talking about the language requirement. As you know, it is a English speaking country, so we need to maintain the language requirement, which is English language requirement. Although this is not so tough as we see in Canada, in Australia, in New Zealand, and other countries, like they are talking about the 6-band English language test or 7-band English language test, or any other kind of like IELTS, PT, or TOEFL kind of thing. Here, what we can have is, if we have done our studies in English, we can have a education credential assessment from the UK, or if we can give a B2 level English test to prove ourselves that we are English competent. So English is not a big deal in this country, because just a B2 level English is a mediocre level English, and it's not a professional level English. And second thing is, like, if you have done your past studies in language, in English, so we can go through the education assessment from the UK for this. There are some agencies which are giving the education assessment in UK. Now we are talking about the business requirement. What business we are going to do? What is the? Actually it's a startup kind of thing. So what business we are going to do? What plan we are going to establish in this? It should be a comprehensive business plan. Like we need to first of all, we need to have a business idea. Then we need to elaborate that business idea into the different part of it, like what will be the focus, what will be the financial requirement, what will be the manpower requirement, what will be the scope of this business, what will be the scale of this business, what will be the viability of this business plan. So comprehensive business plan should be there. If you have the idea, again I'm telling you, if you have a business idea, definitely we are going to elaborate it and we will create the business plan for you. And once we get the initial level approval from your side, then we can apply through that business plan. Now in this business plan, there are something which is very, very important. The business plan should be very, very innovative. It should not be like a copy paste kind of thing. It should be an innovative business idea. It should be a scalable business idea. It cannot be a coffee shop. It cannot be a restaurant. It cannot be a superstore. That it cannot be scalable. So we need to come up with the innovative business idea which can spread like anything in the country, and it should be a viable business plan. It should not be like so much expansive business plan or so much less valuable business plan. So we need to very much, this is the only key to enter into this program, the comprehensive business plan. Now we are talking about the endorsement criteria. There are three pillars of approval: the innovation, viability, and scalability of your business plan. So endorsement, for the endorsement, your business plan should be very, very innovative. It should be a unique. It should not be a simple copy paste kind of thing. It can be for a new, it can be into IT, it can be into manufacturing, it can be into energy, it can be into recycles. We need to come up with the innovative business plan, which should be unique. It should be viable. It should be realistic business plan. It should be relevant to the skills and the experience. Okay. And scalability. Scalability, it should have the growth potential. It should have a very big growth potential in itself in the business plan that can create job, that can contribute to the economy of the Isle of Man. So this kind of project is going to get approved in this program. Now we are talking about the main thing, the finances, the fund requirement of this project. So minimum investment requirement is £50,000. People are thinking like £50,000 is too much to invest, but here is the catch. Like in 3 years, you are going to get the residency permit for 3 years, and for 3 years, if you are going to invest this money, £50,000 in 3 years, if you invest just £2,000 per month, so in 36 months, you are going to invest more than £70,000. So 50,000 is nothing. Just we need to show this fund in the banks, in the financial institutions, that we have the source of fund. We don't need to invest this much of money at a go. You can put this investment slowly into your business as and when required, but we should have this kind of fund available with us to show to the Department of Enterprise. The fund must be legally sourced and verifiable. And one more thing I want to say in this case, that your fund can be with you, yourself, your parents, your brother, sister. You can arrange your funds from any kind of viable source. So it is not mandatory that you should be having this fund with yourself only. This can be arranged from any of the source. We will help you in this, how to arrange these kind of funds and how to show this kind of fund to be invested in future in the program. Investment funds must be made directly to the business. It means that you cannot invest your funds into your day-to-day expenses. It cannot be invested into your spouse or kids welfare or family needs. This fund should be invested directly into your business. Fund should be cover setup, operation and expansion. It should meet your operation cost, expansion costs, everything. First, will align with the endorsement business plan. Of course, we are planning this fund for this endorsement business plan only. So it is very, very clear. The fund source should be you and your friends or your family, but it should be invested in your business. Although you will be having 36 months of time to invest this fund. It is not mandatory to invest the whole fund in a day. Now, what is the benefit in IOM? Actually, these are the basic benefits which you are going to get in Isle of Man. Tax advantages: there is zero corporation tax on company profits in Isle of Man, as 25% tax is there in UK. Low potential income tax starting from just 10%. So income tax is around 10%. Healthcare benefits: free healthcare access to the Isle of Man. Healthcare benefits, like I told you earlier also, like for the Isle of Man, you are not going to be charged for the NHS fees, and approximately you are saving around £18,000 per year. So there are some people who are looking for like their kids should go to the UK. Their kids should go to the UK for the higher studies, and whatever the fees they are going to pay, on that cost, I'm telling you, you can have the residency permit for 3 years through this program. So you can save a lot of money once your kids are grown up and you are going to send them for the UK for the higher studies. So you don't need to pay that much of money, because you will be the resident of Isle of Man. You can send your kids to the study for any university, any education institution in UK and in residency in these areas. Okay, there is a travel freedom because UK have a common travel area CTA that includes United Kingdom, Ireland, and Channel Islands also. So there will be good number of Channel Islands, United Kingdom. You can move to Scotland, Ireland, and various United Kingdom places. Wherever you want to live, where you want to, your spouse can work, your kids can study anywhere in this area. Okay, now we are talking about the application process. Application process is initially we need to plan a business idea. For that, we are going to help you, of course. And after getting that business idea, business plan preparation is there. Once the business plan is ready, we will apply to the Department of Enterprise. Department of Enterprise is governed by the government of Isle of Man, and we need to apply there for the endorsement. Once the endorsement process is there, we need to pay a £1,000 fees to the Department of Enterprise. Need to pay £1,000 fees to the Department of Enterprise. Then they will take the assessment, and for that assessment they will take around 8 weeks of time. And during this 8 weeks of time, they will come across with some interviews with you, with the applicant, if it is required to elaborate the business, to elaborate the idea. They will approach us. They will approach you for an interview kind of thing. Once it is done, then they will issue you the endorsement letter. This is called letter of endorsement. Now, once this letter of endorsement is done, it will be, say, about in 8 to 10 weeks time, we are going to get this letter of endorsement. Once the letter of endorsement is done, now what we need to do is we need to apply for the visa application. And this visa application is to be done for the whole family. So once we apply the visa application there, they will call us for the biometrics and the checks. Once the biometrics is done, we will get the visa approval and the entry. Once this entry, we need the we are going to get the residency permit and the entry. You have a valid permit to stay with the residency card in Isle of Man. So once you land in UK, okay, there is no international airport in Isle of Man, so we need to land in UK, like London, Glasgow, or anywhere. Then we will travel to Isle of Man, and once you travel to Isle of Man, we will register your company there. There will be a process I'm just going to explain you in the next sheet. And for us, it's a 7-day process. You just get your residency card, your business card, your SIM card, and your business registration will be there. Then it's your choice whether you want to live it to the Isle of Man or you want to live in the United Kingdom, anywhere. So you are free to work anywhere. The spouse is free to work anywhere in the country, but the applicant, since he is on the business visa, he can work only for his or her business, or he or she can open n number of businesses there. So it means you can the applicant, the main applicant, need to enter into his business, or she can open the new businesses also, but he or she cannot work as an employee with any other organization. Okay, and of course the spouse can work anywhere in the country. Once your business is established, we need to maintain their accounts. Now we are talking about the residency requirement, flexible stay requirements. Applicant has to stay to maintain his residency of this 3 years. You need to stay minimum 182 days per year, either in Isle of Man or in UK. So this is the residency requirement for this program. This is the list of the required documents. Like, we need to have a valid passport. It should be at least valid for 6 months or more. Proof of investment funds that I told you earlier, that is 50,000 pounds. We need to exhibit the documents of investment funds what we are having. Proof of maintenance fund. This is other than the investment fund. The maintenance fund is like your cost of living. Language evidence, as I told you earlier, we need to prove the language evidence. We need to have a comprehensive business plan. Endorsement letter. This is letter of endorsement. Medical certificate, if it is applicable, and if it is applicable, I'm mentioning here, it is because in some countries it is applicable, in some countries it is not applicable. And supporting financial records. All non-English document must be translated with the certified translator, like your birth certificate or some other document like marriage certificate. These kind of stuff we need to get translated in English, and through the English translator. We will help you in this also. So these are the integrated services and business support what we are going to give you for Isle of Man business operations. Like for the company incorporation, from the agencies, for the registered office facilities. Like, we are open a company in the Isle of Man, you need to have a registered office also. Business accounting. So business accounting is like, once your business is open, you need to maintain its accounts on the monthly basis. So we are providing this facility also. For the business accounting, there is a very nominal fees of say about 150 pounds per month. Regulatory compliances to maintain this business, tax planning, legal advisory, corporate banking solutions to start this business, for the banking solutions, government grants and guidance. This is a very important thing. Some businesses are also getting the government grants. Once you start the startup business there, you can, if your business is viable in the eyes of the government, we can approach to the government for the grant also. Okay. And again, this whole process will take 4 to 5 months only. After entering into the UK or Isle of Man, once you start a business, we can approach to the government for the grant if your business is viable in such a way also. Every kind of operational support we are providing, and for your residential and educational assistance, for your kids, for your family, for your accommodations, everything we are going to take care in this program. Now, this is the question, why choose R Overseas? Because we are working in this field since past 15 years. We are RCIC registered agency. We have our office in Canada, Dubai, India, like it is in New Delhi and Faridabad also. We are giving you every step. In every step, we are going to give you all kind of guidance to accomplish this program. So we are quite competent in this. We have a team of people who are working into the finance, accounting, legalities, lawyers, every kind of tie-up is there. So of course, a single company can't do anything other than this business immigration program. But once we are into this, we need some lawyers, we need some chartered accountants, or you can say CPA there, and business registration compliance, accountancy compliance, finance compliance, everything should be taken care by R Overseas. So build a global business, secure your family future. Everybody have a different kind of goal. Somebody want to send their kids to the foreign countries for their higher studies. You can go along with them. This is a basic idea between this business immigration program. And there is a world-class healthcare, and the education level is too high in UK, as you know. And there is a very low tax environment there. This is the best and easiest way to get the British passport in after completing 4 years, I think. Yes, on the 5th year, you are going to get the British passport. Otherwise, in the Britain, if you are applying for the British passport, in the UK, if you are applying for the British passport, the program starts after 8 years. So this is a way you are going to get the British passport in 4 years, and you will be a British citizen after completing this. So do contact us for any kind of queries, any kind of doubts in this. And again, if you have some queries, you have some questions, you can please raise your hands. Okay, guys, let me say you bye for this. And if you have any kind of query, again, I'm telling you, can contact us on the WhatsApp and on the call also. Thank you.